So in today's video, I'm going to be going over our project management system internally at the agency to create amazing emails. Having great communication between the strategists, the email copywriters, and then the email designers is extremely important for email success. Why? Because cadence and having consistency when it comes to email sends and overall your entire retention marketing system is one of the most important things, as you may or may not know. That's why having a solid, as I mentioned before, project management system is so important. So let me go over what we do exactly, and maybe you can replicate something like this for your brand and make sure that, again, the communication between the different moving parts within your email marketing team is as effective as possible. So we use Notion for project management, and we actually create a different page for every single client that looks like this. So we have three main sections in this page. First one being the tasks with different views right here. So live date, so the scheduling date, the design due date as well, and then a Trello board like this. So we have this. We also have, you can have the email ideas here if you like to. We have a record section where we actually put all the important links. For example, branding guidelines, logos, fonts, a link to a folder with lifestyle photos, the customer avatar document, etc., etc. So all the useful links go here. It's a very effective way to get access to the most important info and links right here. And then we have the gold section, which is more for us, where we just essentially highlight the main goals for each quarter for every single client when it comes to email and SMS marketing. So obviously the most important part is going to be this one right here. So we actually, as I mentioned before, we use three views. So we have the live date view, we have the design due date view, and then we have the Trello board. We don't really use it. I mean, you can use it like your designer can use it, but it's more for like tracking where the email progress is at essentially. But again, we use this one primarily, and how it looks like is, let's say we want to send an email for June 18th. We have different templates, right? But first things first, we have different, let's say, elements right here. We have the status, type, status is going to be idea. It is an idea. It needs copy. It needs design. It needs implementation. It is already scheduled. It needs client review, right? Type, it's going to be pop-up, campaign, flow, or obviously it depends on the client. It can also be a SMS, right? Assign, we assign the team member, and then design due date, which is really important. And when it comes to email marketing, I highly recommend you having the emails ready at least 3 to 4 weeks before the actual scheduling date. That's ideal, and that's something we try to do with our clients. Is at least like 3 weeks out, we already have the email ready. That's gonna make everything easier. And in case something goes wrong, or you wanna, let's say you wanna add another email idea that you came up with, or the client came up with, or something out of the ordinary, you can add it in easily, and you can just move things around if you have everything ready already. Okay. So design due date. Let's say we wanna send on June 18th, and then we wanna have this email ready. I don't know, like let's say in the next like June 7th, right? Which is kind of tight, but it is what it is. Let's say we want to do a campaign. This is a campaign. So we have a template that we actually use, and this is probably the most important part of this entire project management system right here. This is how we break down the emails. So that way the email designer knows how to put it together based on the copy provided by the email copywriter, as well as the potential strategies, right? So we have two sections: subject line, preview text. You could also have another line with the segment you want to target. It depends. Also here we have the email itself. So we like to break it down into header, subheader, ACTA, and then you can play around with this. It really depends on the email, obviously. Typically, I would say it looks something like this. So the emails look something like this. I'm gonna get rid of this line right here, and then this one as well. This is a pretty standard email structure. So header, subheader, CTA, body, and then another CTA. And then design guidance is for let's say we want to make sure we highlight something important, or we want to let the email designer know about something important about this email. So, hey, highlight this, or use this photo, or whatever, right? Or you can put in the links to the products here as well for the email designer. So that's how we structure the campaigns. It might look simple, but if you implement something like this for your brand, then it's going to make everything extremely simple. And especially, again, when it comes to email marketing, cadence, having high frequency and consistency. So sending every week is one of the most important things. You want to stay top of mind. Just like ads or social media, you want to have great consistency. So yeah, at least like I would say 2 campaigns a week. It could be, again, it really depends on the brand, but it's kind of the bare minimum, if you will, right? And then if we want to create a flow, we just click in here, flow template, and then we have this template right here, which is pretty much the same thing. It's just like we have different emails instead of the same card, but it's pretty much the same structure and same process. It could be like email 1, email 2, email 3, email 4, email 5. It depends on the flow itself, of course. So pretty short and sweet video right here, but again, this is extremely important. And if you have a solid project management system, then that's gonna make everything easier, and that's like 30% of your results already, I can guarantee you that. So if you run a e-commerce brand doing over 100K per month right now, and you want a reliable, high-performing email marketing team to handle your emails, please book a call with me. I'm gonna leave a link to my scheduler below, and we can take a deeper look into your Klaviyo account, see where the areas of improvement are. We can put together a specific plan of attack as well as an audit, and we can also see if it makes sense financially for you to hire an agency like us. So with that being said, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.